In the meantime, midnight flash floods in Owara, Lokoja Local Government Area of Kogi State has displaced hundreds of residents, destroying homes and farmland. The Kogi State Emergency Management Agency and the Nigerian Red Cross say that they are assessing the damage and coordinating with stakeholders to relocate victims to 43 IDP camps across 8 of the 9 flood-prone local governments in the state. An official speaking to News Central Television says that despite repeated sensitization efforts, many residents refuse to relocate to higher ground until the flood struck. In Ibaji Local Government Area, floodwaters are nearing homes, with stakeholders actively working to prevent loss of life and property. As of September 18, the Nigeria Hydrological Services Agency reported high flood risks in 29 states, including Kogi State. And now our correspondent, Balagbogbo, joins us for more updates from Kogi State. Mono, what is it like in Owara precisely and Ibaji right now as regards the flooding of those areas?
Lakon, so good to be here on the 12 reports to give you a kind of update on the situation of things. Well, on Tuesday night, to be precise, there was flash floods in Owara. It's in Lokoja Local Government Area here in Kogi State. And a lot of homes have been destroyed. A lot of persons have been displaced. We were supposed to go there today to actually be able to update the world about what is going on there. But because of a whole lot of things that's still on the way, most especially with security, everything, the government is trying to get everything in place. So by tomorrow, we'll be able to actually go to that community. But from the visuals that was sent in earlier, you can see that a whole lot of lives have been put on a hold because of this. You see farmlands washed away with flood. Now, Ibaji is another local government area in the eastern part of the state, and that particular place is always, according to the state SEMA chairman, he said 95% that place is always submerged in floods anytime we're at the season where we see the water levels go on to and this week at the moment, that place is of huge concern to the state government, and they are trying to ensure that they can get help as possible, as soon as possible, to actually go there and see how they can help people. But Lakon, thankfully, to God Almighty, there's no report of any lives lost. SEMA seems to be up to their game in terms of ensuring that lives and persons are safe. They've been doing a lot of sensitization, a lot of advocacy, working with a lot of agencies to ensure that no life is lost. But as you can see from the images sent in, that was from yesterday, you can see that a lot of buildings collapsed. And it's just really so sad, and it's sad time for people in that particular community here in Lokoja, the state capital, Lakon.
But some of these residents are refusing to relocate despite the flooding of most of these areas. Why is that?
Well, the thing that they will always tell you, Lakon, I must really be very frank with you. Today, I've been to a whole lot of stakeholder meetings. We just left a particular meeting. I'm not even with my microphone flag now, because my fellow colleagues are trying to help me get sound bites. There's a synergy meeting right now between the National Inland Waterways. I need to crave your indulgence. That is where I'm actually at now. We're at NIWA, National Inland Waterways Area Office right here in Lokoja. That is why you can see the water background just behind me here. So this place is very close to River Niger as we speak. The meeting is currently ongoing and the state SEMA chairman, executive director, I beg your pardon, is trying to get all stakeholders involved. Earlier today, we were at the Women Affairs office. We met with the Commissioner of Women's Affairs. For just a few moments ago, we left the State Commissioner of Police. There's a lot of synergy. The police are very excited to help out and to ensure that SEMA actually has all that it takes to ensure that this does not escalate beyond what we saw back in 2022. So let me answer your question, Lucas. The reason some of them will tell you is that they've been in these places for years, so there is no way they are going anywhere. So government in the time past, to be precise, the previous government had made a lot of provisions in terms of lands, those who lost lands and all of that. But from what I've been able to find out today, some of those lands have been sold by this person. So we keep having the same circle over and over again, year in after year, where you keep seeing government making a whole lot of provisions, but a lot of people still go back despite the warnings. Well, I have with me coming into the shot, Abubakar. He is with the Red Cross Society. If you could come in just a little bit. So that you can actually see him later. He was there yesterday. If you could come up a little bit. So you were there, that was yesterday in our community local government. So what can you tell us? You've met with these people. My colleague in Lagos, asked me the question, like, you've been doing this for a lot of years, as far as I'm concerned. Why do these residents, despite warnings and sensitizations from all stakeholders, still go to these places and, we keep seeing these casualties every time?
Thank you very much for me. I think one of the reasons most of them believe is their ancestral home, and there's so much belief that they're moving away from that place, it makes them because a lot of things, like they will lose their ancestral home and new place they are going to, they really get enjoy the place just like where they had before. I think that is one of the basic reasons why also out of the place.
Okay. Now, in terms of the casualties, what can you tell us? Because you were the one that was actually there with your team. I know tomorrow, Semba, the police force, and also, I think a representative of the Commission of Lands are also going to be in that particular community. In terms of the toll, the figures, what can you tell us?
For now, we are sure of the figure. Yesterday, the local government emergency management committee went, and we want to be sure of the figure, and that is why the state preparedness and disaster response team, where I am a member, will jointly go there tomorrow to do what you call profiling, so that we'll be sure of the number of household affected, number of children, number of women that are affected.
Right. Okay, going back to you, perhaps you have a question for us, but things with Red Cross.
Well, I seem not to have any more questions for him, but then we appreciate the fact that we're able to get someone, an official, to give us these details. We just hope that the Kogi State government will continue with efforts to mitigate the effects of a flood in those local governments and, of course, other areas that might be affected. Thank you so much.